Hey everyone, today we're diving into something that affects all of us, whether we realize it or not, our digital footprint. We're going to talk about how you can become the editor of your own online story. Tidying up those old chapters that might still be floating around the internet.
So let me ask you this. When was the last time you actually Googled yourself? Seriously, did you find the you of today? Or did you find, well, a digital ghost? Maybe it was an old profile from a college club or a link to a job you left years ago. It's a pretty weird feeling, right?
You know, what you're running into has a name. It's called digital exhaust. Just think of it like the little trail of breadcrumbs we all leave behind online. Every piece of data, every bit of content, every link. And over time, that trail can get messy and, frankly, not really represent who you are anymore.
Okay, so why does any of this matter? You might be thinking, they're just old links, digital fossils nobody sees. But here's the thing. Those digital ghosts can have very real consequences. Think about it. A potential employer, a new client, even a first date, what's the first thing they're going to do? They're going to Google you. And that outdated info could be the first and maybe only impression they get.
So the problem really boils down to two main things. First, you've got your broken links. This is when someone searches your name, clicks the result, and boom, a 404 not found error. It's a dead end, and it can make you look out of date. Then you've got the outdated cache, which is a bit trickier. The web page is still live, but Google's little preview is stuck in the past, showing old, inaccurate info. Figuring out which one you're dealing with is absolutely the key to getting it fixed.
But here is the good news. And trust me, it's a really big deal. You're not powerless here. We've talked about the problem, so now let's shift gears and talk about the solution. This isn't just about cleaning up a mess, it's about taking back control. This is your step-by-step guide to curating your own digital story. That's right, you can actually ask for this stuff to be fixed. Google has a formal process that lets you, or someone you trust, submit a request to get that specific outdated content pulled from search results. The power is literally in your hands.
And here is the name you need to remember. Get ready to screenshot this. The Refresh Outdated Content Tool. This isn't some secret hack or complicated workaround. It's the official tool Google gives you for this exact situation. Think of it as the key that unlocks the door to managing your online past. It's your starting point.
All right, let's walk through how this works, because it's way more straightforward than you might think. First, you go to the tool. Then, you just copy the exact URL of the problem's search result and paste it right in. You'll choose Request Removal, and then you submit it. Now, here's the really smart part. If that page is truly gone, like a 404 error, Google will process the removal. But if the page is still live and just has old info, the tool will actually guide you to request an outdated cache removal instead. It's built to handle both situations.
So we've figured out the problem of these digital ghosts, and we found the tool to get rid of them. Before we wrap this up, let's just nail down the most important points you need to remember to really take charge of your digital footprint, starting right now.
Okay, here's the bottom line. The number one thing to take away from all this is that you can fix this. You're not just stuck with what's out there. Your first stop is always going to be Google's Refresh Outdated Content tool. From there, all you really need to know is what kind of problem you're looking at. Is it a totally broken link, or is it just an old snapshot of a page that's still live? Once you know that, just follow the steps and you're on your way.
And that just about covers it. Cleaning up your digital past is totally doable. It just takes a little knowledge and a few simple steps. So the question I'll leave you with is this. Now that you know how to manage your past, what are you going to do to shape your digital future? Thanks so much for tuning in.